Well, it's that time again where we are engaging with Sunday afternoon at home. And what we have today is Stir Wars, or Store Whores maybe. It's whatever you want it to be. Right, I'm going to do a fleet battle, because they're fun. It's a good way of flying and beating other ships. So... see what happens, and then possibly play something else later. Can take a while to find a match, but I shouldn't think it'll be overly lengthy. That's what she said. Is it? Yeah, no. No, it's not. Oh, here we go. When it looks like it's fucked up, it actually means it's working, which is not the greatest of things. It kind of, it looks like it's gone back and just cancelled everything out for you, and then suddenly, lo and behold, actually no, it's working for you. That's someone who can't play the trumpet doing the Star Wars thing. Ooh, we are the rebels. Now then, that's all standard stuff, isn't it? So I'll probably go with my we'll probably go with the customized thing. Although the loss of 560 hull seems a little extreme, but there you go. Let's try and find out exactly what this thing does, because I'm fairly certain I know what it does. It's just I want to see the wording of what it does. Okay. It increases ammo count. Interesting. For gyroscopic cockpit roll. Otherwise improves auxiliary cooldown rate. Cool. Nice. I like that. Proton bombs, countermeasures with the particle burst. Is proton what I want? Yes. Yes, I think it is. Although all of them are ideal against capital ships, I think. I thought they just straight named that the Crazy Seeker Mine. It's crazy. What is that? Oh, the Quarry Composite Ion Beam focuses ion fire into a projectile beam, capable of disabling ships and tearing through shields. Sounds fun. Oh, we got the sirens in the background. Here we go. I probably should have been a bit, I should have readied up earlier, but oh well, I wasn't technically the last person to ready up, so I'm fine with that. But yeah, I have been really enjoying B-Wings, because I love the ability to just rotate the body with that gyro. As I say, I wanted to see the wording, because I wasn't 100% sure if it mentioned it. But what you can do, which is quite pleasant for... I don't think any other ship has this. I mean, no other ship has a gyro rotating body. But you can rotate it to the appropriate angle so that you can be flying sort of... Technically, you can fly sort of vertically or horizontally, I suppose. Technically, yeah, horizontally to a capital ship, and you just rotate the body to the left or right, depending on which side you're flying, and you can drop bombs either left or right. And it's quite clever. Because otherwise, the only other one that I've associated with bomb dropping, I suppose technically the Y-Wing is a bomber. I don't necessarily associate the Y-Wing with being a bomber. I don't know why. I suppose it's my X-Wing on tabletop stuff. The Y-Wing, I think, is a capable bomber, but for some reason I always associate it with turrets, because I think there was the old... on the old tabletop miniatures, it was sort of popular to just do lots and lots of Y-Wings with turrets, but I think they do technically do bombers as well. But anyway, so my gyros, so you may be wondering, is that actually doing anything apart from making a lovely noise? It is. You see, what I've done is I've got the body, you can see the meter in the lower corner. Oh, there's a ship there. I'm not very good at this game. I'm not going to claim otherwise. Oh shit, what the fuck cannon is this? I don't remember choosing this cannon, but apparently I did. Oh, I've completely stopped the engine, which is not... less than optimal. I'm not entirely convinced by... Oh, chaff particles, please! Now, ideally... Oh, goddammit. I need more guns, shields, everything. Okay, so at this point I'm going to strafe underneath it. So what I've done is I've turned the main body of the ship upside down, which allows me to deploy bombs upside down. And now... Oh, chaff particles, yes, okay. Let's try and figure out how to get out. Okay, yeah. You know I said I rotated the body to the top. You see, what I think happened there was I miscalculated the fact that my main body was at the top of the ship. And so when I flew through the rock, it clipped the top. I think it possibly clipped the top and swung me round. I don't know if it's that sensitive to what you can do with this sort of thing, but nonetheless it felt distinctly like I'd been clipped from the top of the ship and swung up into that rock, which is less than optimal when trying to fly a ship. No, I suppose let's try and deal with the capital ship, although... Oh no, that's an X-Wing over there, so... Oh, there's a dead ship, right? No, so... Okay, I am terrible for flying upside down. I don't mean to, specifically. It just sort of happens. Oh, I really am not liking this gun. I might have to go back to the... I don't remember if I ever liked this gun, or whether this was one of those ones where I thought, oh, this will be a fun gun to use, and never actually got around to trying it, because I definitely don't like it. I mean, technically it killed the dude, so it kind of got the job done. Alright, let's try and get a little bit less speed here. Right, ideally I'm going to try... I'm not entirely sure. I seem to be getting sort of caught up on something, but I'm not entirely sure what. What I might do is shoot it, for starters. And while I'm shooting it, I will orient the body to that side. Just sort of buff it into the side of it whilst releasing bombs. I'm sure it did something. Not a lot, but something. Little TIE fighter. It's only an AI, but it's still worth a point. Still a kill. Still a kill. Doesn't matter whether it's a AI or a non-AI. It was still a kill. You are a U-wing, so I don't want to shoot you, ideally. Okay, someone's getting shot. I think he's... Oh no, he's definitely in range. Kill assist, marvellous. Well, that's something, I suppose. Ideally, what we got here? There's a dude over there, so... Lay into him. Okay, I actually think I do remember using this weapon, and I think I actually quite liked it. I think it just took me aback a little bit. Okay, what's slightly inconvenient is the whole... body up, body up, body up. Unfortunately now I need to sort of turn around still anyway, which kind of spoilt the idea of... Oh wait, is that... Oh no, I'm Rebel. I've been playing Imperial so much. It's too late on the chaff particles. I think I was using chaff particles in this ship. If I'm not, then I've got some other countermeasure that's there somewhere, but I don't know what countermeasure it would be if it's not chaff. Is it chaff? Oh, it's particle burst, which I think is the chaff particles. Which I quite like. I don't know why, I just quite like the word chaff. I've always loved that idea of, you know, deploying chaff. I like the scene in the old, what's it, Iron Man, where he deploys flares. Technically it's flares for him. Oh, I think it's because this thing actually... Oh, out of range, that's inconvenient. Oh, here we go. I think this thing actually does auto-target. Yeah. So although it's got the delay, it is quite nice to be able to just... Let's try and get in there. I'll tell you what, if I might as well just approach from the top, truth be told. I'll just drop bombs in a standard fashion, which is like, what are you, some kind of scrub lord? Why would you possibly drop bombs in a standard fashion? You're in a B-wing. It's supposed to be dropping bombs in a unique and interesting fashion. Well, I'll deal with that in a moment, dear. Right now... Bombing run. Did I just destroy the ship? I think I did. Sweet. Right, I'm just sort of nipping back home. Well, I say nipping home. I might not actually go fully home. I've got a little bit more hull remaining. Oh, chaff particles, chaff particles. Damn it. Oh, missile countered, so that means chaff particles did work. At this point, kind of wanted to switch to primary shields and possibly even fling them out the backside, but unfortunately I died a little quicker than my brain was able to function on all of the different buttons. Kind of like, I know I can rearrange the shields and I can rearrange the... Oh, I'm dead. I can't rearrange anything now that I've died. But nonetheless, it did look... Yeah, we've taken care of both of their ships, which means we are actually doing quite well. I realise that sounds like I'm surprised. I am. Because usually I am dog shit at this game. I say that, actually. I've had a couple of really good games. Yeah. Not hugely necessary to kill that guy, but, you know, sometimes. Alright, my instinct says deploy the body to the top so that I can approach beneath the situation. And once I can approach beneath the situation... Sorry, you're hit? Oh yeah, shit, I got hit by something. I don't know what. For a fucking blade. For a blade wing, which I'm fairly certain is what the B stands for. For a blade wing. Oh dear. Okay, we don't want to be attacking. It feels amazingly heavy. Oh, I was flying at a strange angle. I realise, technically speaking, I'd like to just point out it doesn't matter what orientation you are at. All that really matters... Okay, let's try and sort of... And now, if I rotate to the bottom, I can take a run at it from the top, deploying more mines. Now, I don't know precisely where there's a blind spot, but what I'll try and do is, whether there's a blind spot or not a blind spot, I will try and take this thing down with cannons. I'll tell you the other fun thing, if you rotate the body you can see my cannons are rotating as well, because the cannons are situated at the other end of the body. So you can see rotational cannons. Go, 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 go. Pew, 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 pew. Okay, I think at this point discretion might be the better part of valour. So I think I might go tally-ho and back home, because, well, the entire fucking console is on mostly fire, which means I have to roll a red die. If it gets a hit, then I'll take an extra damage point, but no. There you go, I've linked it back to tabletop by referencing that, so to just get into the cockpit, I don't have to worry too much about stuff. Don't have to worry about too much about sort of how you get in the cockpit. The key thing is you get in the cockpit. Get in the docking bay, I suppose, technically. I'm already in the cockpit. Alright, well, sort of... Again, I'll probably be approaching from the bottom, as I so often do. Which kind of equates to me wanting to sort of... Oh, is that? I think that's a Scrub Lord. Die! Ow, 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 ow. That lacked style. And it lacked panache. And I do prefer style and panache to my flying. However, unfortunately, on some occasions, you just can't have both, I'm afraid. Probably a little bit pointless taking on this tie, especially since I can't actually get him. Just hooking my body over. Oh, I see. I am now... okay, that's inconvenient. I am running low on health, which is an issue. Ow, ow, ow. Kind of going to want the body, since I'm doing a sort of upside down bombing run, which is not exactly. Oh, chaff, go chaff, go bombs. Oh, okay. I sort of just rolled along the main body of a Star Destroyer and kind of got killed, which makes a degree of sense. It's just, I really thought I was entering the perimeter, and oh, that's why we're winning. They've only got 4 people. Well, that makes me slightly sadder than I was prior to that knowledge. Right, I'll tell you what we might... Oh, no, yes, right, fall back and defend, so we best sort of do that. So I'll tell you what, let's get smart. I say smart, I mean... I can't guarantee smart at all here, but if I maybe approach them from below... Surprise, motherfucker. Oh, okay, no, never mind. It is surprisingly difficult to navigate these places. Whoa! Okay, thought that was going to be a bump. I was fine with it. As long as I had the target, I was mostly fine with the bumpage. Come on. Heave! God damn it. Oh, he's gone round the Swede. Oh, well, I suppose I assisted. That's something. What we got as another target down here. Hey, surprise, Dagobah. You've got lasers inbound. Damn it, I swear some of these hull values are vast. Oh, that kill assist again. I suppose that's better than a kick in the fucking scrotum, which, in fairness, most things are better than a kick in the scrotum. Very difficult to justify ever enjoying a kick in the scrotum. I say that. I'm sure some people do. Do you know what? I'm actually turning my head. Oh, nice. I don't really want to be marked, thank you, sir. Could you... Although I haven't said that. I mean... Oh, okay. Chaff particles. Oh, okay, that's bad. That's... Well, that... I mean... No. Okay, I didn't know marked completely removed my ability to chaff. That's kind of annoying. Let's have a look at the scoreboard to either boost my ego or entirely eliminate it, because I am doing the worst.
Let's do this right.
Now, having said that, I just realised it looked like I had one of the highest against capital ships type deal, so I'm not doing terribly. I've just oriented the body up to the roof. So essentially what we'll be doing is I'm going to approach from below and then try and do a bombing run to its underbelly. Underbelly. Well, having said that, I'm probably going to use the cannon first because, well, it's going to be difficult to know precisely. There we go. Now, I don't know if we've eliminated the power source. Oh, we've eliminated the ship. That makes my job a lot easier. There's me using supreme tactics, and by supreme tactics, yes, I do mean going below it and then popping up underneath, which aren't exactly the world's most epic ones, but nonetheless, they tend to work. Well, I didn't get an achievement, which is disappointing, but I suppose sometimes you just have to roll with the fact that you did the worst on your entire team. I don't know, actually, let's have a look. So, I was second on capital ship damage, so it's not the worst. It's not particularly good either, because I really just didn't do much at all. Not entirely sure what happened there. I just didn't... Nothing really went anywhere. I feel like I did quite a lot of shooting, but apparently very little killing. I suppose arguably it's mostly because I did a lot of kill assists. I can't compare to other people's kill assists, but nonetheless, it did seem rather to be a sort of always the bridesmaid and never the bride. So, have I done any challenges? Oh, yes I have. Heavy hitter, that's what it meant. As a Y-wing or TIE bomber, deal damage to enemy capital ships. That's interesting. Oi. I'm wondering if they've slightly changed that, because I earned that when I was a B-Wing. Now, I don't know much about the alphabet, but I knows that Y is not B, and B is not Y. But why isn't B not a Y? When is a B not a Y? I can't deny it. When I first sort of found out about the B-Wing, I was very confused, because prior to that, their naming conventions were sort of quite simplistic. So an X-Wing looks like an X. An A-Wing, mostly, looks like an A. But I was always looking at the B-Wing going, but it doesn't look like a B. And so it slightly confused me until I discovered, oh, the B stands for blade. I don't know if the X stands for anything. Oh, I could stick with being a B-Wing. Let's see. Oh, there's quite a lot of B-Wings and a couple of A-Wings. Okay, let's go. I suppose arguably, alright, this, I don't know if I'm going to enjoy this again, because it's so different to any of the other ships I fly now. It is just, you can see the green stats are where they've been, plus the red ones are where it's been minus. You can see the minus and plus yourself. But nonetheless, this thing is built like a brick shithouse. So it kind of can just sit there and... there is actually another U-Wing in there. Interesting. Oh, no, now there's not. Fair enough. Will people make up their minds? I have read it up, so we don't have to worry about that. I know that's a bit unfair. But yes, this thing does not move. It does not go. It takes forever to go. And it is horrendous. But it can sit there and sort of just go, are you shooting me? Are you shooting me? I don't feel anything. Yeah, I think I hear you shooting me, but yeah, you're going to have to do a lot better. So theoretically, it has been known to last quite a long time, because it's got a fortified. Oh, it's got 40 flies, because it's just that much trouser to a U-Wing. It's got a fortified deflector and reinforced hull, which both, I think, reduce the acceleration and manoeuvrability, whilst also increasing the shields and hull value, as is seen there. I don't know if I'd want a different engine. I mean, I suppose an engine that would take the edge off the loss of acceleration and manoeuvrability, but I don't think... Not a huge amount of their engines do just a straight up upgrade. If you want a basic standard engine, that's your engine you want. Whereas every single other one comes with sort of boons and detriments, as they are. So usually, like, what I quite like is I can't remember, I think it might be my Interceptor. Yeah, it might be. I think my Interceptor's kitted out with it doesn't accelerate too well, but it has high manoeuvrability, which allows you to sort of go and track ships far easier than any other occasion, which I think it does help, especially with an Interceptor. Although, having said that, an Interceptor could do with being fast. But then again, I made my Defender, or at least I've tried to make my Defender. I haven't gotten on very well with Defenders so far. I've tried to make my Defender far more sort of... It goes like a fucking... I mean, basically, I've tried to make it like the tabletop game. It goes like a bomb in a straight line, and then it's like, oh, can't turn for shit. Which, as I say, is very much the same as the tabletop game. Goes like a bomb, but can't turn for shit. Right, let's... if people need explanations of this game, I'll give them, but yeah. I mean, we both know there's nobody here. We? Yes. Both? Yes. Are you not me? Yes. Are you me? Yes, I'm me. Me and me. Oh, hello. So the sort of special I've got in this... Ow. Ah, god damn it. I was too late. Max power to shields. Max power to knowing where the fuck I'm going. I Tell you what. Go. That shot out far too close, far too forward. Let's get the engines back into... Okay, so the little tiny sort of chippy shot thing that I've got going on, I think I'm going to try and head back to base. Because I've only got 31 hull and no way of adjusting that. So it's time to get the shit out. An inconvenient thing, because I really didn't do anything again, which is slightly problematic. Although, having said that, apparently kill assist. But I suppose, arguably, this ship is designed to kill assist. It's not really designed to kill. So the little tiny pew are the targeting beacons, which I think that's that marked that I got hit by. Which, as I said, I didn't know. I didn't know the marked. I didn't quite know what marked meant. If it's doing what it seemed to suggest it was doing, usually I sort of put max power to shields in this thing, because that way... God, it's so difficult to get a lock on things. And by lock, I don't mean necessarily a lock of targeting. I mean... okay. Missile countered, because I've got a scrambler in this one, which basically... max tracking. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. No. One problem with not having an engine that can move the ship, basically, is... you know, as much as it can take a fucking pounding from any direction, it also struggles to, you know, turn and fight the things it's trying to not die from. No, I think that thing's way out of my target range. Although, might be able to track it down, but I think it's probably going home, which means it's probably not worth it. I think max engines. Now try and get over here because resupplied. No to your missile. And now there is a lock. Okay, pew pew, little pew pews. Oh god, trying to take down a TIE fighter in this thing is troublesome, to say the least. Am I out of range? No. Well, I mean, unfortunately my scrambler is out of commission, which means there's nothing I can do about that one. Yeah, as much as I don't mind playing support, this ship is now just a bit too much of a heavy lumbering beast, I fear. But there you go. I will try and continue playing support since there is no other support vessel here. But I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Because as much as I like trying to make sure I resupply people that need it, it's difficult to not only catch them, but also... Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Owie, ow, I hit a rock, and the ship did not like it. I think I might have tracking bullets on this thing as well. So they're slightly weaker. Unless this was the one I kitted out with the eye on, in which case that's worse. But no, I'm relatively audit. And where did you go? Probably running rings around me. Ah, dang it. I thought it was worthwhile sending out the tracking beacons at that point in time, but it really was not. So yeah, I think this cannon that I'm using has limited, well, limited everything at the moment. Limited power is the problem I'm suffering from. Because unfortunately the recharge time in its current state. Okay, didn't expect you to come back, sir. Pew. Come on. God damn it. God, will you please... I can see it. It's very nearly dead. It's very nearly dead. Got it! So painfully close to being dead, and it just didn't want to. Yeah, I know. Countermeasures, scrambling missiles. Oh, right, okay. I don't know where I'm going, or what I'm doing, or what's happening. I'm confused. Let's just lay into this thing for a bit. Full power. Shields, please. Shields. Full power to shields. Full power rear shields. Let's try and hopefully... Ow, 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 ow. I turned all the way around. Oh, I really need to learn how to read the radar, because somehow I turned all the way back around to the Star Destroyer. I don't think it would have made much difference, though, unfortunately. A Defender had me in its sights, and that's unfortunately a recipe for disaster. Alright, let's get full engines again so we can get into the fight a little bit quicker, but outside of that, I don't know. It's usually a good idea if you're actually in a dogfight to go. You've been resupplied. Ow, 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 ow. Big wings, big wings, big wings. Ow. Right, I've kind of stopped and lost all comprehension of which direction I was going in and which direction I am now currently. Mark those targets. Mark doesn't appreciate being targeted. Pew! Resupply. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure if resupply is actually doing like as much as I think it should / would like it to do. I don't know if it is sort of... come on, guns, please. That's the problem. If I focus on... Ah, cock. No, a light cruiser. Didn't even know I was in perimeter of the light cruiser. I suppose I got too busy trying to support and too busy trying to kill and support. That's basically what I do. But yeah, I'm not... I suppose... No, unfortunately you can't... I don't think I can get access to the actual details of the power-ups, but I think... I don't know. I try to resupply wherever possible. I don't know if it really helps people actually survive, or whether it just sort of deals with their equipment, or somewhere in between, I suppose. Ow! No, not today, sir. I really need to look out for when... Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, no, this is bad. Once again, lost the orientation of what I wanted to do. Ow. Oh, God. Yeah, kind of lost the plot again. So easy, because of the fact that you can just go all the way round and stuff. Plus, unfortunately, the Defender is always going to outfly this U-Wing especially. I'm sure you can build a U-Wing that's a little bit more viable for doings, but unfortunately this one, seriously not. Absolutely not designed for manoeuvring. Which is why I'm going to sit here. Well, I suppose actually... I know I'm under fire. Max shields to the rear, because I'm fairly confident the fire is coming from the rear end. Ow. 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 Cook the engine. Cook the engine. Ow. Ow. Yep. I mean, I'm slightly surprised the Defender killed me. Not the Defender, the Raider killed me. But I suppose in fairness I was bumping. Yeah, sometimes you see a kill cam and you sort of go, ah, I understand now. What I think I might do is... Do you know what? I haven't been an X-Wing. There's a couple of X-Wings already on the field, though. So, fuck it, I'm going to go back to my B-Wing, because I prefer my B-Wing. It's not going to make much difference now, because I think it's somewhat too late, but that doesn't necessarily mean I can't have a bit of B-Wing fun. Come on, ship. Got it. And now, ideally, we could do with getting some more. Come on. Modern composer. We don't want modern compositions, we only want the classics. Oh, he's out of range. Get some engines going and get him back into range, I suppose. It might be easier just to give up, target someone else. Thank you for helping me out. Oh dear, oh dear. What can the matter be? The game's not happy. It's sat on the lavatory. Okay, okay. Well, you've lost shields, but I haven't, so, you know. I'm happy. Kill assist, well, I suppose that's something. I know, well, I'm doing my best, mate. I'm doing my best. I'm making a bit of a fuss here, son. He's flying away, I think. Who's in trouble? You're in trouble? I'm in trouble. Everybody's in trouble, mate. Okay, let's... Max power to engines. Max gyros to the elevated position. Bombing run. Fairly certain I bombed the shit out of it. Now, I know, but hopefully let's give a load of fire back. Unfortunately, yeah, no, I left it too long. Oh, I need to learn. I suppose you see, I've seen people sit there and fire willy-nilly and do whatever the fuck they please, and yet when I try it, I get the shit kicked out of me. It's always the same with these games. Always feels like one rule for one and another set of rules for others. But there you go. I suppose it's just sour grapes for having constantly losing, but still. The crucial thing is try and close the gap there a little bit more. No. No. Chaff particles. I'm not entirely sure who's actually tried to shoot me. Whoever's tried to shoot me is doing a bloody good job of it. Yeah. Now the light cruiser, how fucking dare you? I was miles away from the light cruiser. Oh, come on. That. Now that's, you know, taking the piss game. I was quite a significant distance away from your stupid little light cruiser. I mean, I'd have been perfectly fine if someone else had killed me. God damn it. Oh, again, this thing still just does not like to manoeuvre around the sodding corners. Very difficult to get it to, which I suppose, again, does actually line up with the way they've done the tabletop game, I suppose, but doesn't make it any less annoying. Anyway, opportunity knocks once in a lifetime. Although, having said that, I need the body the other way around now. But I suppose arguably, that's the benefit of this thing. You can just turn it back around. Oh, the Empire's an arsehole. Ow. Ow. Yeah, I know. Well, everything's taking damage. You do understand this, don't you? I don't have... Oh, no, I do have chaff particles. Okay, let's... Ow, 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 ow. Okay, there's another one there. Jesus Christ. Okay. Here we go. Every time I think I've got him, bloody guns decide not to kill. God, that's so... When you go against the fucking TIE fighter, you really suddenly realise the fucking manoeuvrability these things have. Oh, we lost. Okay, that's unfortunate. And mostly annoying, but there you go. Relatively expected, but... God, that was hard work, that battle. I really need faster ships, I think. I need to start doing... Oh, I didn't get any sort of kudos again. Bloody hell. One day. I say one day, I've already had several kudos things. I was the highest medic on one occasion, I think, and sort of 20 odd kills the other time. I doubt I'm going to be able to replicate that though, because naturally it's never going to do what you claim it's done in the past again, will it? Let's see. Oh, it doesn't say, but I was probably last. It's very annoying. I mean, that feels oddly silly to have it kind of, as people are leaving, the leaderboard clears. It seems a very peculiar choice for a leaderboard, because what you're doing is you're looking for a leaderboard. Okay, I know all about your loadouts. I haven't found ones that necessarily do fit everything that I want. I suppose let's have a look, see if I can do something with a B-wing to maybe... Problem is, always, whatever you try and do comes at quite a significant cost. If any power is in the engines, the more power, the faster it generates. Okay, that's not... I quite like the fact that it's the slam engine, of course. Max speed is much higher, but acceleration and deceleration faster. But there we go, at the expense of health and shields, which is a problem. But yeah, there's no actual one that really pops the maneuverability up, which is unfortunate. No, okay, sensor jammer. No, I'm happy with the chaff, and the guided rotary I'm mostly fine with. Yeah, auto aim. No. I mean, to be honest, I am actually kind of satisfied with that build. It's slightly alarming that I've lost a bit of the hull, but I suppose that must be the deflector hull. Increased shields, yeah. So ideally, I need to get better at popping in, losing the shields, getting out of there. But unfortunately, I mean, sometimes you just can't. You just can't. You just cannot. You cannot draw back. Oh, and that's the one, yeah. Again, the idea is to get in and out. But as I say, unfortunately, on some occasions, it is devilishly difficult to get in and out. It's kind of like, yes, it's a good idea, it's a good plan, it's a very good plan, except for the whole it doesn't work thing. But apart from that, it's an exceptional plan. Okay, so we got a rotary cannon on that one. Yeah, I remember I disliked the rotary cannon distinctly. So no, it's unfortunate. So yeah, I really must play more X-Wing as a you know, an actual ship, not a general statement. I mean, as a ship, I should play more X-Wings. Concussion missiles. Yeah, Seeker warheads. I mean, none of these are exactly bad. The assault shield. Okay. That's not a terrible decision. Piercing torpedoes. Trades damage for the ability to pass through capital ships' shields. Used to target subsystems while enemy shields are active. Okay, interesting. Rapid fire rockets. Substantial ion. So I think, so Seeker warheads. No, that's not. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, of course. The repair droid. Yeah, I think I prefer the repair droid. Lots and lots of options here. Targeting you at long range, but you lose hull integrity. Increases shields. Yes, I know that one. Hull integrity, but yeah, no, I don't really want that because I want to be able to turn. That's the thing where I think I really quite like the Interceptor, and I even really rather enjoyed the TIE Fighter. The humble TIE Fighter is quite an enjoyable prospect in this one, because simply it is this. No, you know, I think I'm feeling like I have plenty of setup. Oh, there's the ion cannon one. Yeah, okay. The ion cannon wasn't terrible. Don't know if I'd classify it as good, but it wasn't terrible. What other countermeasures do we have available here? Particle burst and Seeker warheads. Or just the sensor jammer, which... yeah, I mean, sensor jammer is not terrible. Increase hull integrity. No, that's the problem. We don't want that. Trade hull integrity to turn and change speed faster. Okay. Maybe we'll try slipstream hull here. So that I can now maneuver a U-wing around. What's this one? Max shields are higher but regenerate slowly. Okay. Yeah, it might be worthwhile. And then the engine, slower speed, but with faster turns. Okay, that could be worthwhile. Again, Great for outflying. Decreases max speed. No, I think we'll have the micro thrust engine. We'll try that. And then, yeah, let's check what is this? So, okay, launch a droid at a targeted ally. Oh, double tap, of course. Droid repairs and rearms an ally that picks it up, so it does heal. That's the crucial thing that I was interested in. So I think if you're going to be a U-wing, you should probably be, you know, supporting people. Tractor beam, okay. Could be interesting. I have been tractor beamed several times, but tactical shield and out like that, so that could be full support. Targeting beacons is the one I usually go for. Marked targets. Oh, there we go. Yeah, marked targets cannot use countermeasures. I'd only really looked at it as it gets them easier to lock onto. Apparently, I had not spotted the idea that it was more than that. Turret mine. Okay, wasn't there not? That's the Seeker mines. Ion missile. Disables starfighters. High shield and subsistence damage from a long distance. But cannot be done from ideal versus capital ship shields. Interesting. So if I'm making this sort of my anti-capital ship build, might not be terrible. Squadron mask. Let's have a look at this shield again. Surrounds them with a protective shield. Problem I have, and it's the same problem I have with the fucking tactical supply droid. It's so difficult sometimes when, you know, it's difficult enough targeting the enemy, let alone trying to target your allies as well. So nearby allies, that's the key issue. I don't know precisely how nearby needs to be, but I think I might try the shield one. Try the shield, see what happens. And now, other than that, I think we're fine-ish. Losing a lot of speed and acceleration in the hull, but shields and manoeuvrability, which is not terrible. That it alarms me. I suppose technically you're only losing 50. I thought I was losing 450 and I had 50 left, and I was thinking, Jesus, that'd be atrocious. But yeah, I suppose technically we've kind of got everything I need there. So if we switch to the Imperial hangar, maybe I might look at the TIE fighter options. Having said that, I'd be tempted to try and kit this out a little bit differently maybe, but as I say, to be honest, the standardized layout and items that they give you tend to feel a little bit sort of like, actually this is good stuff. This is good stuff. Just I'll stick with this, thank you very much. So yeah. You know what I am tempted to do here? I'll do it with the second one, I think. Let's have a look through the guns available. Rotary cannon the second. Ion cannon. Okay, so yes, right. If I'm going with this idea of this ship will be my sort of complete anti everything. So yes, I want ion bombs to the left of me, and then proton bombs to the right, and I will just deposit. I don't know if you can. I suppose maybe it's one after the other. I'll just boom, 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 or whether I can actually deposit both at the same time. Either way, that'd be quite fun. So okay, that's often where I go wrong with the chaff particles. But so these are actual chaff particles. Stops missiles and mines. Yeah, I think the chaff's usually okay. Hull, again, I mean, sacrificing hull for the sake of everything else, I just don't know. I find myself leaning more towards the idea. So max speed, but you'd get a passive to your boost, which is not terrible. Frequent bursts of speed. Interesting again. Fast one can change speeds at the expense of hull. I mean, massive explosion on death always sounds like fun, but I think maybe standard engine for that one. What I also probably want to do is just have a look through here, because I should have, there we go, I unlock the sort of basic blue There's a couple of other options available to me. That one's nice. I can afford it, but I don't use a bomber enough to necessarily justify going for the high-end, the Dragon Snake. Ooh, me like it. Especially because it's dragony. But I do like the volcanic one as well, but no. He says no to you, sir. I wonder if there's a symbol here that screams. I suppose arguably that screams General Bomber. Let's install my mech head, because why not? Lord Vader statuette. IG Assassin. I do like the fact that some of them like bobble around, and that's quite fun. The head I don't think particularly does. It is just a head. And then what is that? A carbonized Kuhun. I don't really know what a Kuhun is, but there you go. Right, let's have a look into TIE Fighters. Because, as I say, I actually found myself quite enjoying... Because it didn't load properly, so it just kind of gave me... It didn't give me any options. It just sort of threw me into the battle, and it went, it's starting now. But it hadn't loaded the interim section, so it was like, what am I? Who am I? I don't know what's going on now. But then suddenly it was like, oh, okay, that's you know... That's quite fun. I'm suddenly a TIE fighter, and I didn't realise I was going to be a TIE fighter. Close range blast. Okay. Interesting. So while I'm charging the weapon, yeah, I'm assuming it's going to be like some kind of shotgun effect. I might stick with the basics, because as I say, when I was playing it previously, the basics just kind of worked and were quite good. You know, it's one of those ones where you kind of have to go with the fact that sometimes it's 100% boost on consumption, great for getting into the action. Oh, that's the boost. Oh, yeah, boost, right. Onslaught rockets, ion torpedo, or the concussion missile. Yeah, I mean, I feel like concussion missile is probably the best bet. Seeker warheads. Yeah, I think Seeker Warheads is a good call. Reflect Hull, or Reflect rather, they missed the T off. One assumes that's deliberate. Ah, hello Darth Maul. Good evening. We're just looking through our options to see what the fuck we want to do. And I don't know, because most of these are like, they come with such a heavy cost. It's like, oh, I don't want to use this. You are the real Darth Maul. I imagine you are. How are your legs? Bit of WD-40? They'll see you through nicely, I'm sure. Right, let's see what else we wish to do here. Ooh! The old Rebels colour scheme. Interesting. The Gargoyle, nice. Volcanic Radiance. I mean, it's interesting. Not sure I'd necessarily call it nice, but it's interesting. I like that one. I like that one a lot. Am I taking the mickey out of you? Yes. Yes, I am. Oh, I'm feeling choked from a great distance now. Sinar Standard Blue. Do we actually have the full Emperor's Guard? Yes, we do. I do quite like the Emperor's Guard, but that's expensive. I don't know if I really want to spend a load on one TIE fighter. Interstellar, that's not bad. These are getting really expensive though. I do like that though. I do like that. I mean, I always liked it when it was from the series, so... we'll earn more cash at some point, I'm sure. I'll just buy what I want. I'll buy what I want and forget the consequences. Wouldn't mind perhaps one of those for this, because obviously technically you'd almost expect a rebel thing. I'll install the head because I haven't really got any other options at the moment. This is why I was kind of trying to save the cash, because unfortunately everything, all the customization options are quite expensive. So if I end up being, Imperials, I might just utilise my new TIE Fighter scenario. if I end up being Rebels, I may very well stick with possibly being the basic X-Wing. The basic X-Wing might be fun. Although I didn't change much to do with the basic X-Wing, so I might end up sticking with the sort of slightly new version of the U-Wing that I just built. Or I'll end up sticking with B-Wings, because I just like rotating the B-Wing. I like the noise as well. It's one of those ones where I started playing it the other day, and I went in and I didn't understand what the fuck the gyro was. I was just pushing the buttons, seeing what happened. And lo and behold, it suddenly went, and it was like, what the fucking hell is going on? But it was a devilishly satisfying noise to just have this as it rotates around. And then I suddenly started figuring out the purpose for rotating the bloody thing, apart from just going, ooh, look, it's fun and it rotates. Right, so theoretically that should just straight up be the correct TIE fighter. Yes it is. Marvellous. It's interesting, I don't know precisely why, but you can't seem to access your second loadout unless you have to go all the way. No. Yeah, usually you can access the loadouts by going up and down. And I don't quite know why the first deployment thing seems to deny you your second loadouts. I'm assuming... No, I can't even assume a reason. I do try to figure out a reasoning behind the ideas, but that one's just like, no, you may very well want them. Ah, Mr. Pants, good evening. That seems bugged, you should be able to. I would agree. Is that something you know you're able to do, and therefore you can say that mine's bugged, or just the latest patch of the game has bugged it in some fashion? Because as I say, I mean, there's no real reasoning behind it not being able to. But yes, good evening, Mr. Squarepants, and good evening, Mr. James Games. You're able to choose from all... Ah, okay. That's interesting, then. That's very interesting. Slightly concerning, but very interesting. Oh well. And as I say, I can't even kind of... It's not even a visual thing. I just plain can't do it. But yes, good evening to the pair of you. How are you both? How are you, Mr. Pants in YouTubeville? And how are you, Mr. James Games in the old Twitchingtons? Wilbo Baggins. I have a wingman called Wilbo Baggins. I don't know how I feel about this, but as long as he doesn't go after my ring, I think I'm satisfied. Unless he gently caresses my ring, and then I might be even more satisfied. Couldn't help yourself, could you? No. Could have stuck with a wholesome joke about Lord of the Rings, couldn't you? I could have. Yeah, I could have. But no, you went and made it rude, didn't you? I very much did. Yes, I do apologise. You're good. I'm glad to hear it. You're working on a new music track. Ooh, is that sort of a? My instinct says, are you working on a brand new music track, as in a full-on? You've bought yourself a keyboard and a drum set, and you've got all the kit going all at once, doing everything. But still, God, I am bright fucking orange. Probably an extremely easy target. Anyway, let's max engines, get the fuck in there, which is always my problem. I can't help myself. It's, I suppose, arguably a TIE fighter, you have to be living on the edge. God damn it! I'm out of control. Always just inside of control. That's the key to a TIE fighter victory. You have to just live on the edge of death. God, I'm so bad at staying the right way up and not hitting rocks. God, they're fast. Okay. Oh, God. God damn it, I'm going to have to get used to how fast a TIE fighter is now. Because... Oh, whoa, chaff! Is it chaff? I don't know. No, it's Seeker warheads. There's another fucking missile incoming. I said living on the edge. No. Oh, I thought maybe I could tuck into the rock, but unfortunately I fear... I fear if I was tucking too far into the rock, I would have just clipped to the rock, but Unfortunately, I wasn't able to survive. It's so fast, though. You go from a U-wing to a TIE fighter, and it's like, Jesus, why is it so quick? I mean, it's not much use, the fact that I've pumped all the fucking power into the weapons, into the engine system, which distinctly increases the speed of the bastard thing. And I know this is exactly what TIE fighters are built for, and that's what makes them quite so fun. I really need to not turn all of the fucking weapon power, all of the engines off. God damn it. Aim. Get him. Get him. Get him. I do have max to guns. No, kill assist, I suppose. Always the bride. Technically not C-3PO. Oh yes, I was going to answer your previous question. I kind of got distracted by playing the game. But this is Star Wars Squadrons. It's basically, I get to fly Star Wars ships, and it's good fun. Ow, 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 ow. Flying too close to a rock. Ow, 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 ow. Flying too close to a rock. Will you stop flying around this rock, sir? Stop flying around the rock and let me shoot you. Oh, you son of a bitch, you've flown around a different rock. I suppose, arguably, I asked him to stop flying around a rock, and technically speaking, there's no denying, he did. He just ended up flying around a different rock. Let's get some cover. Okay, maybe no cover? Ooh, am I locked? No, I'm not. Let's get back and target this Corvette. Pew missiles. Whoa, that was a little close for comfort. Recharging the repair systems. So yeah, technically it's not C-3PO, but it is another protocol droid. It's basically because it's cheap. You get all sorts of different. Oh no, I think it's on everything. I think it's on everything. It's on all of the consoles, all of the time. And what's quite nice is they did just naturally. I say they did naturally. I was a little bit late to the game. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Boost away into the capital ship. Boost away all of the day. Actually, I could have possibly relied on the. In reality, you came into that cruiser. Star Destroyer, you came in too quickly there, didn't you? You did, didn't you? You would have crashed the moment you hit the fucking side plates. So yes, it is on everything, and basically, yeah, you just fly around in Star Wars ships, and it is incredibly fucking difficult to fly around in Star Wars ships because you are flying around in a full-fledged 3D space, and you can therefore go upside down. And I have been, you know, I've tried playing Oh, that's a rock. Get the auto repair system going because I might as well get it early. Early and swift, I tend to find, is the best way of dealing with the auto repairs. I turn the bloody engines off again. Come on, buddy, come on. But yes, you get to decorate your cockpit, which is quite pleasant because you know, most people have seen The Mandalorian. I haven't yet. I do plan to in the not too distant future, but at the moment I still haven't seen it. But there is a Baby Yoda bobblehead for the Rebels side, I believe, which is quite nice. It's quite a cute little thing. And then the Imperials have slightly darker things, so the severed head of a protocol droid. And as I say, it was cheap. Come here. Come on. Come on. That's a rock. Please stop guiding me into rocks. Damn, isolated Eric. I'm gonna isolate your ass to death. Fire the fucking... I think I double tapped that annoyingly. God damn it. Aim at the fucking ship. As to a certain extent, I'm often doing the age-old mistake of firing cock. I do the age-old mistake of firing cock. And you never want to fire your cock off in the middle of a cockpit because, unfortunately, I do like the dangly Millennium Falcon as well. I want to try and buy that as well. I enjoy that one. I mean, we could possibly try and organise something along those lines, but I'm not sure if there is a one-on-one. It is almost exclusively all sort of 5-on-5 style stuff. At the moment, this is what's called a fleet. I think it's just called a fleet battle. And so what you do is you kind of dogfight in the centre. And unfortunately I'm dog shit at the dogfighting part. Alright. Kill assist, I suppose that's fine. Oh, you can set up a one-on-one. Oh, there you go. So yes, in fairness, you could. I suppose I've never... Ouch. I've never explored it too much past just doing the standard 5-on-5 dogfight and then doing... just a minor detail, Mr. Abirman. You do realise that technically the colour scheme I am rocking says that I'm on the Rebels side. So, you know, you just shot your ally. Granted, I'm not actually your ally, but that's not the point. You can't take that chance. You're a rebel. You have to do the heroic thing and go, oh, that's a colour scheme that I shouldn't be kicking the shit out of. Really must remember to activate max weapon power whilst engaged, because it's quite useful. God damn it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Got him! All support ships, 5 times damage. Nice. Oh, that's a rock again. I have lost what is up and down. God damn it. Shoot the ship. Come on, come on, come on. I think the capital ship might steal it from me. No, got it. Got it. I keep meaning to do the storyline, but I haven't quite managed to get back into the storyline at this point. I've basically ended up just constantly going, no, I'll just do fleet battle. No, I'll just do a fleet battle. I'll just do a quick fleet battle. Because I usually do it as sort of a in-the-middle type deal. You know, I'm in the middle of something, just something quick now, please. Well, that's one way of turning around. Chaff, do something. Missile Seeker Nebulon killed me. Bug it. So what they did was take the flying fight scenes from Star Wars Battlefront 2 and made a game from it. Almost, yeah. I think it's slightly more in-depth than that, but yeah. It is very similar. Apart from the fact that I think you're in the console, you know, you're in the cockpit far more. I think you had the ability to sort of do third person. I'm sorry, who's locking a fucking missile onto me? No. None of that. None of this and none of the other. We don't want none of your missiles, sir. Could you not be a dick? And come back under the whole, you know, out. I did ask nicely not for you not to be a dick. I don't know if you heard me, but I did say, please don't be a dick. And you are being a dick right this very moment. God damn it, I'm just wasting ammunition, or energy technically, by not being able to shoot the little turd. Oh, I got a little bit happy, a little too happy, and I travelled too far. Okay, enemy locking. I'll lose him in the clouds. I'll lose him behind this rock. It seems to be working well for everybody else. Yes. Oh, again. Way too fast. Way too fast. But then again, it doesn't make a difference, technically. You just sort of... You get to the certain area, and then they just carry on. Oh, nice. Well, that's one way of starting a fight. Come on. Come on. Don't you lock me, you little turd. I really must learn more as to sort of how to get out of range. I really must learn the ranges. I was getting slightly better at figuring out the range of some of my weapons, but it is quite difficult. Oh, goddamn fucking A-Wing. I hate A-Wings. I hate A-Wings so much. They are just so quick. Yeah, they're destroying a lot of things, but unfortunately, I am still about 200 metres away from being able to kill the fucker. Even then, I didn't actually kill the fucker. Oh, that's an assist. Oh, there. Someone, I think, just flew into me. Okay, it looks like we're back on the offensive, which is something, but I fear all my pissing around in a TIE fighter is not helping not exactly helping victory, but still. I suppose sometimes you just have to accept it's just opportunity for me to have fun. Come on, come on. I'm not out of range. Damn it. Hey! You bastard defender, that's my target. Dare you? Fucking A-wing. I hate you so much. I'm not very good at getting a proper bead on the target. It's why I keep using the automatic what's it? Oh, okay. That's a lot of things. That's a fucking disabled ship. Unfortunately, as much as it allows you the option of mashing the button, it's rare that you actually manage to get undisabled, I'm afraid, in this game, or at least from my experience. Because usually, if they've managed to lock on to fire the disabling missile, because I'm fairly certain it is a ion missile of some kind, maybe. One of those descriptions, I think, fits the effect, certainly. But it certainly, you know, if they've got you in their sights, they've got you in their sights. It's very rare that you manage to sort of just flick around in such a fashion. Yeah, this is not really a capital ship. Okay. Firing countermeasures. Ow, 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 ow. Something definitely has me in their sights. It was an A-wing. Of course it was an A-wing. I hate A-wings. I loathe them beyond belief. If ever there is a death, you can damn near guarantee it's an A-wing. I'll tell you what might not go amiss, I suppose. I did have my secondary... See, now, you know, now the load arts are perfectly fine. It looks like someone else is a bomber. So where's my... Yeah, here we go. That's my hardcore fuck up a capital ship bomber. It'd be interesting to see precisely if this thing can do what I kind of want it to do, which is fuck up a capital ship. Although, having said that, we've now lost the... Oh, it's also doing ion damage, yeah. Okay, so that'll be interesting. That will be an experience and a half. Well, I mean, you know. If it can't take any more damage, why are we still in the game? Yes! Isolated Urk. Got him. You can bomb the Corvette. Yes! I would like to, I just need to find the Corvette before the game was over. I think you can bomb anything. Oh, I see, that was the question. As far as I know, you can bomb anything. I mean, technically speaking, you can bomb a fighter, as far as I would assume. But the way they move... Oh, I was prudent. That's not an achievement game. That's this guy's a coward. Oh, right, fair enough. You can bomb the Corvette. That was a statement. I read it as a statement first, and then spotted the question mark. But, yeah, I mean, certainly I would have liked to. I have been doing so. Because I'm assuming, have you played as the B-Wing? Because I loved the B-Wing. Because I absolutely adore going and just going, okay, I'm approaching from the right, flip that body to the left, pew, 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 and dropping bombs out the left. Because as far as I've been able to ascertain, basically the orientation of the main body of the B-Wing, I'm making hand gestures, you can't see them. But the main sort of orientation of the B-Wing defines where the bombs drop out of. So what you can do is you flip the entire body up, side down, and you can approach from the bottom and just go bum 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 without flipping the ship. I mean, yeah, I'm happy to have if you are online in some capacity, I am perfectly fine doing some form of linking of some nature. I don't know how, but you know, I'm absolutely fine with it. Well, I've just shown everybody. That's fine. Eat 8 friends. There's an invitation. Search for an EA ID. Unfortunately, I'm assuming you're on console and I'm on PC. Therefore, it's probably going to be awkward. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's not viable. I don't know. It's intriguing because I'm not entirely sure where my EA doodah. Oh, player info. Interesting. E. Okay. So, do we think that's an EA ID or something else? try it. Was that the whole thing? Yes? And it seems to register the idea that it's gone. Whether I've spelt it correctly, that's the key thing. Yeah? I think I've spelt that all correctly. Ah, there we go. One assumes either that or I've made a new random friend. So I'm assuming squad loadout. Oh, no, hang on. Wait. Ah, eat 8 friends. Invite... Oh, I think I may have just invited you to spectate? Rather than actually inviting you to the game. Oh no, I think... No, that appears to have worked. Difficult to know for certain, but that appears to have worked. Right. I don't know... If you did want to do any kind of voice chat, it would probably be easier for me to do it in a external position, perhaps. But so that it's just, so that I'm not shouting and hollering at random strangers. Obviously, there's an irony there somewhere. Happy to do a fleet battle, I'm assuming, or are you more a dogfighter? I don't particularly mind. I tend to lean towards fleet battles just because they're sort of longer and, well, I get away with being shit a little bit more. There we go. We'll stick with fleet battles. As I say, they tend to be just a touch sort of longer, and as I say, you can mask being a little bit crap because it's like, why is he flying randomly? It's an AI. Don't think about it too hard. Yes, that is true. For a moment there, I was thinking 5 yellow dice. Why 5 yellow dice? But my brain went straight to X-wing miniatures rather than the old D&D Star Wars RPG. I still have an unfortunate habit of calling it Star Wars D&D, which it isn't. It's not just here's Star Wars D&D. It's but I suppose it's one of those ones where it's probably because I started on D&D, so now I just think of tabletop RPG as D&D. I use it as a catch-all phrase, which is not it's not the greatest of ways to look at it because there are so many more available. It's ridiculous. I'll tell you what might be quite beneficial then. Well, having said that, I'll tell you, I think I'll start as the interceptor. Oh, someone else has gone support ship anyway. Unless I want to try my bomber. Either way, because I can't access the second bloody loadouts here, what I'll need to do is I'll start as my basic interceptor, and then I will possibly change op dependent on the... Oh, ready op is helpful. But I'll change op depending on what everybody else is doing at the time. It looks like we've actually ended up with a nice even spread. I'd love to say that yes, I've got the dogfighting and the tracking enemy ships covered. Ah, we've lost someone. That's a shame. It's a bit early. I know. Often when I play the game. Oh, there we go. We've got someone else back. Well, now we have a lot of interceptors. Oh well. I think I will probably still stick to being an interceptor, but nonetheless, we have possibly now got too many interceptors. Too many interceptors spoil the broth. Well, here we go. When you hear that siren, get ready to fucking dogfight. Fairly certain you can do some kind of emote in that little tiny area. But what I found is, I don't know, again, maybe this is some kind of glitch, but it feels like what you should do is once you go ready op, you go to that table and then you can play around with emotes and look around. But what it actually does is it goes, here's the countdown, it's now time for you to get fighting, here's the table, instantly to the loading screen. So there's no real point. It feels utterly pointless at the moment having that table function. Unless I'm missing a key, maybe there is a sort of button that allows you to jump to the table. But I do feel like there's supposed to be sort of interactions on the table where you're sort of looking at your fellow pilots and looking at possibly map on the screen, but it's still like, okay, it's too quick. You just sort of go, here's that screen. So what were you? Oh, you're the Reaper. I see. Well, I'm going to kill things. I expect you to back me up. No, I don't expect you to back me up at all. Oh, but you did. That's very kind. I don't know precisely. I suppose, I mean, arguably, it gives me a shield. Always forget the fact that most of the old TIE fighters don't have shields. So, in a way, it's beneficial because it's one less button to have to push to consider. Whoa! Will you stop just flitting upside down? Oh, well, I killed an AI immediately. Oh, and whoa, that's... Oh, okay. I hate A-Wings. You'll soon discover why I hate A-Wings, because they're an extremely popular enemy ship. Or enemy ship when you're the Empire, I suppose. Ally ship if you're the friendly. But nonetheless, they are... Oh, it's such a pain in the arse, because they are... I suppose they are like the TIE Fighter and like the Interceptor. They are designed to be ship interception machines. And thus, what you end up getting is this annoying thing where they are doing exactly what their job is. They intercept the ship. And therefore... Oh, they really must stop just spinning. But I've heard it's a good trick, so I will continue spinning. Yeah, oh, it's an AI. Oh, that was disappointing. You can easily tell whether they're AIs, but sometimes it's kind of like, you know, vengeance, 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 vengeance. Yeah, kill assist, that'll do, I suppose. Oh, there. Okay, very nearly collided with you and your Reaper. Is he? Hey, nice. I'm pretty certain I saw someone behind us. Oh, well, there is another X-Wing there. Oh, okay, we're meeting of the minds there. Very nearly headed straight into one another. I'm just making my own sound effects for planes. I was trying to figure out who I wanted to target, which is usually a difficult choice. I mean, I can't deny it. I am fairly basic in my decision making. Yes, nice. Basically, oh no, I didn't really need to do the... I panicked because there looked like there was some damage, and now I've wasted my bloody things supply. Whoa there. Come on, come on, come on, insights. Whoa, that's a rock. Well, I suppose arguably, so quick. Yeah, I know that missile countered, but then Woolly Sea Blue Bear managed to get the better of me, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, he was kind of right on top of me, and I was too busy trying to avoid the fucking capital ship, or whatever their official designations are. I think, no, it's Raiders for Imperial, and Corvettes, that's the word I'm looking for. Fire up maximum engines, so get me... not only does it get you boost, it gets you some... it just generally ops the engine's profile. It gives you a higher manoeuvrability, higher grade speed in general. So it can sometimes be worthwhile keeping the engines as your priority, but to a certain extent, at the end of the day, you kind of need that extra bump to the charging of the guns when you're in combat. Or at least that's what the theory I've been rocking at the moment. Not necessarily a 100% accurate one, because I've basically been making it up. Okay, now... Oh, God. The one thing I'm not keen on, sometimes... I suppose arguably the information is on the screen, so I can't necessarily be too peeved. But nonetheless, sometimes when that situation flips and you're in the danger zone, it can be a little bit sort of like, oh, and now I'm just dead. I didn't stand any chance there. It just sort of happened. And as I say, technically... Oh! You're sort of slightly... sounded Australian, I think. I think my female pilot's Australian as well. I will try and take that out. But I'm also going to try and get some revenge on Willy Blue Bear. Oh, no, target lost. Okay, whoa, there. Okay, don't really want to be right next to this Corvette. Not really built for that sort of thing. Could do with finding whatever the fuck target I'm got on. Highway runner. Come on, come on. Maximum guns. Come on. Yeah, it's a rock. Oh, they're always rocks. Okay. Come on. Come on. Card him off. No, no, he's doing his best to... Oh, die. Okay, that's fine. I suppose that would technically suffice. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, situation bad. Situation rock. Thank you for the shield. Now I just need to kind of reorient myself to actually get back to base. There we go. That'll do nicely. Boost. Oh, then again, resupply. Mix that with my natural healing capacity. I might not actually need to go right the way back to base. But sometimes, you know, discretion is the better part of valour. I've seen plenty of other people sort of run for the hills when the going gets tough. The tough go run into their Star Destroyer and cry in the corner while the ship's being repaired. I don't know what. I'm trying to find a target, but unfortunately targets seem quite far away, and I've got to be careful not to just wander into the danger zone of, well, the entire battlefield. Oh, that was tight to the rock. That was also tight to the rock. Trying to chase this guy down, but unfortunately I was outflown by a B-wing. Considering I'm an interceptor, that's slightly embarrassing. I say outflown. By outflown, I actually meant he drifted lazily to the right whilst shooting his cannons and easily shot me. Sometimes you see the kill cam and you think, I was really going for the outmanoeuvring there, wasn't I? I was all over the place. And then you see the replay and it's like, yep, you drifted lazily to the left, as they say, and accomplished very, very little. It's just like, no, I was like a madman, whisking around all over the place. But the kill cam very much confirms, no, you were just listing to the side in a pathetic and slow fashion, and it's like, okay. I don't believe you, but I suppose I have no choice. Okay, Highwayman's going to come out from behind that rock, and then, unfortunately, get the better of me. Again, I think part of the issue I have is ships with high manoeuvrability are too fast for me, and ships with low manoeuvrability are too slow for me. I can't find that happy medium that allows me to actually shoot things. Unfortunately, I think I am doing absolutely atrociously again. Yep. Really want to go back to the whole, you know, sort of several hundred kills. I've never done several hundred kills, but I do have a screenshot that proves that I did semi-decently one game, because I got sort of like 20 odd kills and was really quite satisfied with that. It was incredible, and we even actually won the game. Sometimes I've done quite well and it's still not been enough to win the game. Well, I suppose arguably I'm usually a lot more comfortable if I am not the top of the leaderboard, because it means my allies are actually good at the game. Because if I'm top of the leaderboard, fuck me, they're doing something wrong. Mad lad. What you doing stealing my kills, son? I say stealing my kills, I was nowhere really near, but, you know, still makes me feel better. Firing the torpedoes. I wonder if I can get this without dying. Yes, yes I can. Whoa! Can I not be attracted to every rock in the game? Yeah. Pretty certain I just fired the missile there again. Pretty certain I fired the missile. Oh well, still killed him. Got killed back, which is never particularly useful, in fairness. It's kind of like, yay, I killed a man. Oh, I died immediately. It doesn't help the game overall if you die for a kill. Still shit. So disappointing. I really should learn not to look at the leaderboard as much as I do, I suppose. But I'm always curious as to whether I'm doing better or worse than the last time round. Alright, I'm kind of miles away from anywhere, so let's fire up those engines, get some boost boiling in the tank. And then, well, I think I'm now in my natural state, which is upside down. It is amazing how often I discover that I was upside down the whole way. And it's not even like some deliberate choice half the time. There's this thing where it's like, I just seem to be more comfortable upside down instead of the right way up, which is ridiculous. I found that in one of the sort of campaign missions I was playing. Ow, okay. I don't like that man. Don't like that man at all. Nit taken 87. I don't like you. I don't like you. Let's see. We've suddenly ended up with a lot of bombers. A lot of bombers. I suppose because we were attacking the capital ship. Do I want to try... Yeah, go on. I'm going to try being the defender for a little bit. Because I quite like... Well, I kind of want to like the defender. But have been finding it quite difficult to get anywhere with the defender. Especially, apparently... Here we go. Because these lasers are quite nice, quite powerful, but also surprisingly difficult to actually hit anything with, as they are... I mean, to a certain extent, it's me not being able to lead. I'm really quite bad at leading the targets, which is troublesome. Yes, that one, however. Ah! I avenged you. I am the Avenger. Well, there, buddy. Hey, friend. Hey, friendo. Friend a bender. None of those are my phrases, but there you go. Hey! Slow rocket. Got there in the end, I suppose. And as long as it hits him in the end, it's all good. It was only an AI, but, you know. Sometimes you've got to take the win where you can find it. Ow, ow, ow. Stop shooting me, whoever you are. Who are you? Highway runner. Let's see if we can try and... firing countermeasures. Because if memory serves, unfortunately, at the moment... What the fuck is that? Oh, I think I've just maxed... Oh yeah, it's the ATS or something along those lines? No, that's something else entirely, I think. The ATS is something else. Yeah, I know. Let's try and get some boost juice going. And what I really need to do, I think, is retreat and get the fuck out. But oh, okay. We have problems. Shields to rear. And run like fuck, I suppose. It's coming at me. Oh, no, okay, cool. It came at me and then left, which I can definitely say I can get behind. Let's rebalance those shields. Now, do we think we can engage this guy without dying? Truth be told, no, I don't. But I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, actually, I can engage that guy without dying because he died first. Not by my hand. Okay, come on, you bastard. Come on. Come on, Eileen. Shoot the rocket. Well, that's disappointing. Come on. Highway. Do you know what? Fuck it. The console's beeping, so let's return home. Jack's return home. Well, we know why Jack don't... Oh, shite. Nobody saw that. That is to be removed from the record. That didn't happen. Let me just double check what I do actually have as the secondary. Oh dear, it's struggling a little bit. It is the APS. And yes, I don't like it. Oh, it's struggling. Oh, might be struggling too much. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do this. We need to get... There we go. Redeployed. Superb. I think it came back. Not entirely sure what was happening there, but it's working again, it would seem. So I'll take the win on the fact that it is working. Right, firing up maximum weapons, please. I think he might be outside of my range. There is a defined icon that tells you whether they are sort of in your shot range or not. I'm just not very good at reading it. So I tend to take pot shots and hope for the best. Ah, my nemesis. Oh, I want you. I want you. I want you so much. Oh, I want you so hard. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Let me have you. Oh, I've only got 8 hull left. I don't think I'm going to be taking him. In fact, I think it would be better to get the boost circuits operational and then die. Yeah, I was too busy wanting that man. And I did, you know. I did want that man. Ah, James, you are in first place. Yes. No. Yes. No. Weird. You kind of are and aren't. You're doing well. That's the crucial part. It's the crucial takeaway from that. You're doing well. But the points sort of suggest you're in first place, but they also suggest you're in second place because someone technically has more points than you. But the leaderboard sort of registers you as first place. Okay. Maximum guns, please. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, that's only a basic X-Wing. Ah, it was too early. Because I think, if memory serves, and I will check now, I've unfortunately died again. Oh, that was the fucking danger zone. Oh, again, I should have paid more attention, really. Do I have... Oh, no, I've got Seeker warheads there. Oh, interesting. Okay, where the fuck is that one, then? Oh, it's the Interceptor that's got it. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I'll stick with the burst cannon. I quite like it. Always quite likes it. Oh, redeploy it. That's why it wasn't redeploying. Right, come on. Get hold of it. Come on. God damn it, will you stop flying past me? I need... I don't know. I don't think you can get the auto repair system in... Oh shit, that's a fucking Corvette incoming. Firing that missile and fire up maximum cannon, APS, everything, and unfortunately I got killed by the Corvette. I didn't see my health bar disappear. I was so busy working out. This is the problem with what I find with this game. This is an exclusively me problem, I assure you. It's not, you know, it's not the game's fault. But there are so many buttons and so many options that I tend to find myself going, right, I need this, this, and this. And it's only after I've realised that I've now got this, this, and this, that I suddenly discover, oh, I see, I'm dead. So I no longer really need this, this, and this. Which is kind of like, I see, you're an idiot. That's the message of the day, I think, isn't it? I really would like you, sir. I mean, I know you're technically inconsequential, but fuck, man, I would still like to kill you. Now I've gotten confused again. Here we go. Now I'm upside down again. As specified, my natural state is distinctly upside down. Oh, target lost. Well, that's disappointing. Do we still have one of the little ships, or is... Oh, we are on the main capital ship, which is quite good. I should probably test out my new bomber build then, really. Keep getting confused by Oh, incoming. Okay, that's... Well, okay. Unless I've gotten confused again. No, I'm not that confused. I am the Imperials. I do want to destroy it. Yes, go on. Let's try bringing out the Major Bomber. It's Barry Omba. Your team has no support ships. That's fine. I'm fine. Oh, we lost. Bugger. Or did we win? Oh, we won! Goodo. There you go. That's what you get when you bring a veteran on board. When you bring a ringer. you get high-end results. And that's what I look. Yes. Yes, you stomped away with it at the end there. Another 1,000 points there. And I am languishing in last place. Because, well, I was hot shit. Which is alarming, to say the least. There you go. Fucking hell. Oh, I suppose it's a laugh, isn't it? And if you don't laugh, you'd cry. Well done, well done. Well done, you. You did well. I just flew around and did very little, unfortunately. Ugh. Must be. I think maybe I should have swapped to the defender a little bit earlier, because I can't deny the defender was working slightly better than previous. I'll line up another fleet battle. Feel free to shout if you desire an adjustment to that at all, because I'm open to doing whatever, but my natural bias does lean me straight into just keep doing fleet battles. Right, oh, Imperials again. What do we want to be? I'm tempted to go back to just trying TIE fighting, but I'm so bad at it. It just feels like maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't. Shall we start off? Do you know what? I really want to get rid of that APS because I don't like it and I don't use it. So I'm going to get rid of the APS. Although, unfortunately, all the other options are a bit eh. Yeah, none of the sort of component options of the Defender really sort of wow me. They're all just a little bit sort of, yeah, they exist. So, what have we got on the second one? The second one's probably the better build. I must admit, I've just realised that my loadout options are actually loaded out correctly this time. Seeker warhead, sensor inverter. Yeah, I feel like... Oh, I didn't actually change the ship. Now that I remember that the sensor inverter is on the interceptor, we might be able to do some fancy shenanigans. Yes! My loadouts are finally there. I don't know why. I don't know what suddenly triggered them to appear. Apparently your presence is a good luck charm. Talking of presents, happy Christmas to everybody. And to everybody, a happy Christmas. Looking forward to Christmas? I don't know if Mr. Pants, you're still here, but are you looking forward to prezzies and Christmas? I know it's not exactly the most traditional of Christmases that's going to commence, but, you know, I'm sure there's still something to look forward to. Can't deny it's not really changed my Christmas at all, truth be told, but, you know, it's because I don't really do anything, ever. So, there's a full stop after the phrase, I don't really do anything. There's no caveats at all, but, yes, I hope everybody here has a Merry Christmas. And I believe it's just saying thanks for watching, and, you know, thanks. Were you trying to be sincere? Because it didn't really suit you, did it? No, not really. No, I was trying to sort of produce a positive message, but there's so much sort of pessimism that any level of positivity kind of just sounds wrong when I say it. I'm surprised that we're Imperial again, but I suppose arguably. Oh, you're going Reaper towards the beginning again. It's a good. I mean, I do enjoy the Reaper. It's a good, solid ship. I'm not great at the whole sort of helping people. Titan 4 dropping off. I think I'm Titan 4. Am I Titan 4? Oh no, I'm Titan 1. Fuck. Technically, everybody's supposed to be following me. So me peeling off in a random direction, seemingly random. There's a plan, and it's got nothing to do with battleships. I promise you. The unfortunate thing is, I think I may have cooked it too fast And now the plan is possibly going to be eliminated by capital ships. But I got an AI, so that's semi-helpful. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, he's underneath that. Christ, this thing is fucking fast. There's always something up my tower. Come on. Yes, good lad. Ow, 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 Deliza. Do I have that missile again? Yes, I do. Kind of dumbfired the missile. Unfortunately, the direction I dumbfired it was wrong. Useful. Useful. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. You can do this. Come on. Damn it, recharging. Not helpful. Yeah, Edelweiss. There's a song in there somewhere. I just don't know what the song is. Yeah, I'm my natural upside down state. I also have boosts. I have a little bit of self-repair. But I need to be able to get away from this guy. So, engine weapons, yeah. I don't think that's different to the other system. I might be wrong. Alright, boosting, 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 boosting. Oh! Just barely managed to sort of uncook the engines quickly enough to not just crash into the busted destroyer thing again. Always living by the edge of my pants. Or seat, technically, isn't it? I'm always living on the edge or living by the seat of my pants. It's not. It's not. There's no such thing as living on the edge of your pants. Father-son. Then I told Witherspoon, Father-son was fiddling. Then I told Father-son, Witherspoon was fiddling. That's a reference nobody would get, I suspect, but... Come on, come on, lasers, lasers! Lasers, he's got like a tiny bit of health left. Come on, lasers! Thank you, lasers. I do appreciate it. What we got? Come on, come on, don't shoot me, don't shoot me, don't shoot me, don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Come on and do the missile evasion. Don't shoot me. The conga time is here. Just last long enough to fire a missile and then try and get the fuck out. Precisely where the fuck out is, I'm not entirely sure at this exact moment in time. Do what TIE fighters do best, and that's whoosh. Into the wild blue yonder, whooshing away. Seriously. Whooshing away. Into the wild blue yonder. Can we take down the Edelweiss? No, because he's already dead. But apart from that, definitely can. Okay. Engage the self-repairs again before we get into... Ow. Oh, great. Fucking missile launching at me. Go on. Well, launch your fucking missile, son. Just try it. Just try it. I've got fucking interference calculations that send it back at your face. So you feel free to launch a missile at me. Yes, I agree. Except for the fact that that one's running away, the little prick. I know, I've noticed that people are following me. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Once again, upside down. Seriously, didn't even mean to. Okay, come on. Edelweiss. Oh, Nilgal. Hopefully if I kill you, there'll be Nilpois for you, sir. Ow. I just dumbfired that by accident. The unfortunate thing with me and controls, it tends to be a case of I have a nasty habit of pushing the button twice to make sure it activates, and unfortunately in this situation that is a bad. Oh god, didn't even know I was near the Nebulon. I got too blinkered by my own desire to kill someone. But I must admit that, I mean, that was a semi-decent run, whether it's reflected in the scoreboard or not. Yes, it is. 5 kills, 1 death. Sexy. Is it really sexy? Yes. Yes, it is. It's the sexiest thing around. Doing well. It's glorious to me. Right, swiftly getting on board with an engagement. So, max power to guns, please. Yes. Another little prick bites the dust. Yeah, another one does, and another one does. Best deal with this Corvette, ideally, but then again, if father-son combo. She's kind of in my sights now. Haven't you learnt? Haven't you learnt? Ah, goddamn, Edelweiss and an A-wing. Bastard. Ruined my day. I do quite like the wibbling sort of, I can't remember what the bloody ship's called, but the one from the Mandalorian on its little sort of bit of wire that wibbles around as you wibble the cockpit. I can't deny it, the wibblage in this game, the available wibblage is quite satisfying. There is a lot of it, and it all works really nicely. They've got a lovely array of wibble physics. Come on, kill assist. Well, disappointing, but I suppose can't be helped. Come on. That's it. I can't at the moment. I'm attacking someone else's mark. Plus, what have you got against Mark? What did he do to you? It's harsh. Don't attack Mark. I think that's just an AI, but I still kind of want to take it. If there's an opportunity to kill something, I will kill it. Edelweiss. I owe you, Edelweiss, for killing me once before, so... Having said that, it might be better to target this thing, especially because it's owned in AI, which means it's easier to deal with. Oh, father-son's coming in for some more hot laserings. Unfortunately, father-son is making it awkward because he's hiding behind a pillar. Oh, now he's also dead, which makes it even more awkward. Edelweiss, I want you firing countermeasures. Hey, buddy, I heard you like missiles. Here's your missile back because I didn't want to deal with it. Oh shit, I don't think I can counteract that missile again. No. Okay. New plan. Boost. Ow. Sort of. Didn't exactly go to plan. In fairness, the new plan is looking a lot like the old plan, which is running away. Come on. Come on. Let's stick it. I can do this. I can get back to base. Ooh, stings! Just don't crash into the ship. Dock properly, don't crash. Oh, okay. Once again, should have probably killed the engines a little bit sooner, but never mind. I didn't die. That's the crucial element. I'm quite pleased at that fact. It's not quite that. I went into a slightly different thing, but it's a variation of dark-sidey. Awesome. Oh, there. Slightly confused. Slightly confused. I'm the wrong side of this bloody circular thing that's in my way. Now I've got to figure out how to get round it. I don't know how to get round it. I need to figure out if there's any suitable targets. Father-son is inbound. When we get father-son's number, let's grab maximum weapon energy. Come on. Come on, father-son. No, I think father-son is going to make this troublesome. Oh, no, he's not. No, he's turned around, so father-son is actually making this slightly easier. No, okay. Bastard. I've missed where father-son is. Where are you, you prick? Come here. Come here, I want you. I want you, but I can't have you. In fact, I'm going to die, because... Okay, we've found our new nemesis. Edelweiss in the A-Wing. I'm going to have you. I somehow suspect that run wasn't quite as admirable as last time. Yeah. I've dropped down the leaderboard. Disappointing. Right, come on. We can get back from this weird position for a ship to be in. Oh, technically we are supposed to be defending, although I haven't said that. Where the fuck are... Oh, right, yeah, right. I don't know where the cruisers are now. I suppose I'll head this direction. Let's get maximum speed, demon. Whoops, 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 whoops. Lost the ability to work out where my fucking ship is. Right, okay, at this point we probably want to... no, I think I've very much crashed. I've very much lost sight of where anything is. There we go. Cool. Luckily, a Star Destroyer is quite large, so it's surprisingly difficult to lose sight of that. Where's the fucking docking bay? You'd think the docking bay would be very easy to discover, but unfortunately it's not. Right, okay, you know what? As we're defending, I'm going to try popping over to the Reaper to try and perhaps support defence for a moment or two. I've gone straight on the offensive by trying to find targets to kill. I'm not great at the defensive side of things. Also, apparently, I'm getting shot. Now, shot really quite severely. I don't know by what though. This is proving a slight troublesome factor. Okay, it looks like I've now got a bead on Father Son, so I think it's time to just try and kill him. I'm trying. I assure you I am trying. Unfortunately, now I've swapped ships. Oh, there you go, I did take it down. Well, maybe, yes, Father Son, I got him. Right, we could do with some kind of auto repair system in this thing as well, but I suppose what we can do... Upside down again. I can't help myself. Every time I reorient myself with some of the more obvious elements that are here, I discover that I'm upside down. Oh, almost... That time, almost shut the engines off and just sat in front of the bloody thing. Right, if we're still defending, I suppose it's probably better to stick with the idea of keeping in this thing. Oh dear, we've lost both of our things, which unfortunately means we are back to defending the big boy. So we just need to try and carry on getting this sorted out, I suppose. Oh, nice. Didn't even have him targeted, just blind fired straight at the fucker's face. Okay, come on, that's the ticket. Come on, lasers, 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 lasers. Work with me. Kill assist, I suppose I'll do. I must admit, if we're doing mostly ship to ship, I'm going to switch back to the interceptor, because I think that's going to be slightly easier. It's interesting, of course, that's definitely not what happened. So we are defending, so back to the interceptor, and then that might have been the wrong load out. I can't say for absolute certain. Oh well, we'll soon find out. Oh no, it is the right one, because it's the Imperial Guard. Wait, where is he? Yeah, I was going to say, he's the other side of the bloody Star Destroyer, which is a problem. Also dead, so not a problem for me anymore. Okay, Father Son. We've had a strained relationship, Father Son. But I think I'll probably best off leaving you alone because you do seem to have retreated. This that's a friendly. That's also a friendly. Oh, back on the tail of Father Son. That I think is another X-Wing. But it was just a random Scrub Lord AI. Come on, give me a target. Show me a target, a tactic to pick. No, hammer the buttons and wiggle the sticks. Come on. Yeah, I know, that's why I waited. Come on. Ah, thought I had that. Wow. I mean, I knew I was going to die. I just really wanted to have the kill. Annoying. Not entirely sure what happened there. I've got a nasty feeling the person I tried to kill actually just turned around and straight killed me. Right. Yes. And by turn them around, I mean fly upside down for a bit. No. I think it's going to be easier not to do that. Especially since we need to be flying upside down when I try the... Because finally, I'm going to try... Although having said that, I think we're about to run out of time for actually trying to assault the capital ship. But nonetheless... Yep. Son of a bitch. All of the bombs. Unfortunately, I don't know if they did any damage. I got there just that little bit too late. I should have probably just backed the fuck off, but unfortunately, I had the need. I had the need to deploy all of my bombs, and I did. It killed me, but I did deploy them. That's the key fact. God damn it! Now they're in trouble. It's unfortunate that usually when I say now they're in trouble, that is my allies are in trouble, because I am a detriment to any side. I need guns, please. Guns, please. Revitalise my guns, please. Revitalise my guns. Yay. I wasn't 100% expecting that to happen at that exact point in time, but I'll take it. Nice. I was just about to support you, and then lo and behold... Whoa! Don't crash into your own ship, please. It's not good behaviour. Edelweiss! I'm having you. I'm fucking having you. I don't care if you're running away. Maximum fucking engines. This is never going to end well. God damn it, target lost. Son of a bitch. Fine. Fine, I'll take out someone else. I want Edelweiss. Your ass is mine. Oh, kill assist. That's never goes amiss. It doesn't go amiss when you kill assist. Just need to find the target. 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 Hey buddy. Hey buddy. Hey buddy. I thought you thought you were clever. Well, guess what? 2 people shot you in the asshole. Doesn't make you clever anymore. Father, son. Oh, I'm going to give it a go. Well, actually, tell a lie. I'm going to... Father, son. We meet again. I am your father, son. You're my father, son. Are you my son or my father? I'm both. It's complicated. But to do with time travel. Which I suppose, to a certain extent, it's almost a blessing. Star Wars never really bothered with time travel, did they? High-end sci-fi in every other regard, but I'm fairly confident. No, never a single bit of. Hello, I'm just going to sort of follow you, James. It feels like you know what you're doing. Edelweiss. Okay, fuck following you. I want Edelweiss. I will have my revenge. If it costs me everything, it just might. Missiles away. God damn it! Who did that? Who did it? Who did it? Who killed my target? Well, that's something, I suppose. Ow, 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 bananas. Tractor beamed? Who dares tractor beam me? Oh, I'm right next to the capital ship. This is not necessarily the optimal position for me. Tractor beamed again. Okay. It could have been anyone else. It could have been anyone else. But of course, it was Edelweiss. I'm having you. Every time manages to skip out of my range and out of my capacity to kill them, and then they pop back. Oh, we still won, I suppose. I fear. Oh, you've got the old Drakey Snakey, the Drake Snake one. I like that one. Really liked that one. It was just too expensive, and I ended up buying the old Rebels TIE Fighter one instead. Nice medic. A perfect 1,000. That's genuinely impressive. It feels weird to have just done exactly 1,000. Was that a plan from the beginning? I'm going to do exactly 1,000 points of healing, and then I'm going to stop healing, because once you've had your first 1,000, that's healing enough for you people. But it's genuinely quite impressed that you managed to get precisely 1,000. Oh, you can shake 'em. Nice. Unfortunately, I did moderately well for kills, but very little capital ship damage, which meant Unfortunately, I was like 4th, which is disappointing. Since I was rocking and rolling that first sweep of my interceptoring, 5 straight kills. Ooh, magnifique. But unfortunately, it kind of just petered out and went nowhere afterwards. As an A-wing or TIE interceptor, evade missiles. Yes, I suppose that was as a TIE interceptor. I very much did. I think I'll do one more. Again, just shout if you need to be off or don't want to do anything further. That's not a problem. I mean, probably the easiest way is to leave, to make sure you're not dragged into a match you're not got time for at all. But nonetheless, we'll have another fleet battle, and then I'll probably call it quits after one more fleet battle, because they're usually 10-15 minutes ish, dependent on precisely how bad I play. I suppose technically I shouldn't really sort of take it on as entirely me. You know, there's 4 other people responsible for winning and losing in this situation, and yet I usually take it as if it's a loss, it's my fault. If it's a win, I did very little for this. Ooh, B-wing. I did say I was going to just try the basic X-wing, didn't I? But oh, the lure of the B-wing. Also, A-wings are kind of badass. Yeah, I wondered if that was going to help, but it doesn't. Oh, can I afford a new B-wing skin? Probably one, but nothing. Ooh, nice little blue one. I do like the red, because I like red. Orange, pink. I mean, bright pink is a hell of a colour to be on a fucking spaceship. Hey guys, shoot me! Shoot me! B-wing for the cruisers. Yeah. I don't usually run on tactics. I quite like the blue. I'm going to put it in blue. But I sort of acknowledge the theory and plan of the tactic, and then sort of immediately go, just play the ship I enjoy flying. And I do enjoy flying my B-wing. Mostly, I mean, I literally just... Oh, there we go. I have... Oh, you can get in here earlier. I will ready up. Now, the key question is, I don't want to accidentally turn on the voice chat again like I did previously, but... Oh, no, that's not it. But I swear that's not it either. Could have sworn there was a way to sort of do some kind of emote, but there just doesn't seem to be. Oh, there we go. Oh, you found the emote button. Unfortunately, I can't. That one? I got it. Too late, but I got it. Oh, no, there we go. Marvellous. Spectacular. So I've learnt 2 new things, which I'm mostly pleased at. But I can't deny, as much as B-wing is good for the cruisers and ISD, I found it really good. I mean, I know it's a little bit slow, but in terms of raw damage output, it works quite nicely. I mean, every ship works nicely against another ship in some ways, because the lasers. But I have found decent success sort of dogfighting with it as well as bombing with it. Not as much as, you know, like an A-wing is always going to be superior to it because it can flick around and turn. But I can't deny I have found, you know, the B-wing is a beautiful little ship. Plus I get to rotate the blade part. I like it. I find it fun. Sad little boy. I see, you are very support based, at least early on. You almost always start with the support ship there. I mean, I can't even see the fact that I'm rotating the B-wing's body. I just like doing it. All I can hear is that lovely little noise in the background as the body is spinning. Oh. Anyway, let's stop faffing around a little bit at least. Okay, let's try and get some kind of target so that hopefully we can do some damage. Okay, no, target lost. And major fucking pews. Major pews. Oh, I really need some speed. Otherwise, I'm not going to go anywhere. I think we need some maximum pewage. No, I think I'm making a mistake. On the verge of making a mistake, anyway. Good lord. Okay. Come on, laser wars. Damn it all. I know, but I can't tell from where, and that's problematic. TIE bomber just kicked the shit out of me. Right, what we got? I might. No, I think I will stick to the B1. The B1. I'm going to stick to the B1 for now. If I'm Wong, I don't want a B-wing. Does that actually make any sense whatsoever? No. No, it does not. Does it have to? Usually. Usually. Oh! No! You have got to be shitting me. Edelweiss is here. Cannot. I will try to avoid being... God damn it. Unfortunately, he got away. And that. Oh no, I killed him. Oh, so he didn't get away. I mean, he got away to death. Absolutely. You know, got right away on the whole death thing, but fuck, I genuinely didn't know I'd done that. Since we are defending, let's. I'll try this A-wing, but the fact it's got barely any hull does alarm me slightly. Not that it makes much difference to me, because usually I'm sat in such a stupid position in the battlefield that... Oh, there. Try and take at least someone out before they take me out. Oh, shitting out. That's the other problem with changing ship. It's incredibly difficult to get used to the speed of the bastard things again. Oh well, I suppose there's a fucking Corvette in front of me. I might as well shoot a Corvette for a bit. Do I get auto repairs in this one? Yes, I do. Or droid repairs, I think they do specifically claim it as. Which makes a degree of sense. Apart from, do A-wings have droids? Yeah, I think they do, don't they? Most rebel ships have some form of droid somewhere on there. Whoa, whoa! There was a thing and it came out of nowhere and I didn't enjoy it. Okay, I'm locked onto Edelweiss and I really want to kill Edelweiss. Just once, give me a kill on Edelweiss. I really need this. And we're going to have to go for Hoagie Bear first though. God damn it. Hiding behind rocks again. These people. Come on, come on, come on. I got this, I got this. Countermeasures. Come on, goddamn fucking guns, please. Work with me, not against me. Come on, come on. I just need to kill. Thank you. And now let's actually focus on other things. Out, missile locking. Ooh. I saw him on the screen. I thought it was him again, but it wasn't. It was someone else. Thought it was that damned Edelweiss. Okay, since we are doing the business, I might flash over back to the B-wing, for now at least, and then let's try and get under, let's try and rotate to the above, so we can drop some bombs. Drop some bombs out of my roof hole. Who else has a roof hole? Ooh, no, I don't. I do not have a roof hole. Okay, let's try and approach from below. Do some. Oh, shite. Of course, we just. The moment I arrive. Oh dear, hang on, now I'm gotten missed. I know I'm in the danger zone. I'm trying to get I'm very swiftly trying to get out of the danger zone game. feel like I am getting out of the danger zone. Am I not going the correct way? No, I am going the correct way. God damn it. Telling me I'm not going the correct way when I am going the correct... I don't fucking know! We're going to have words at some point, Edelweiss. And the word is you die. Okay, since we're defending, I suppose it's probably worthwhile popping back to some kind of dogfighty doodah, especially if I can try and track down Edelweiss. And yes, I may very well do a typically sort of hot-headed flyboy action, which is get distracted by my own vendettas. That's exactly what I'm doing, because I have locked onto Edelweiss and I've just tracked him down. Sad, sad little boy. Damn straight. I'm having him. At some point, guarantee I'm going to have him. God damn it. He's flown behind a rock again. Prick. God damn it. Now I've crashed into a rock again. Yes, yes! I got him! Son of a bitch. That small, tiny piece of redemption. That's all we can hope for. A small piece of redemption. That is right. Holy shit, that's our ship. Very nearly crashed into the capital ship again. Must get better at avoiding obstacles. Hoagie bear. More like rogue dead man. Was that meant to be clever? It was meant to be. It just wasn't. But you know, like with Christmas, it's the thought that counts. I thought it would be clever, therefore it is. That's what we're after. Oh there, you little dickhead. Dickhead. Shooting your dick right in the head. I need a target. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Firing some more engines, please. Fine, we'll have to actually max power to engines to try and catch up to even remotely get the guns in play. No, I mean, I think he's gone. Probably easiest to stick to the engines at the moment, though. Oh, whoa, confusion, 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 confusion. Whoa, whoa. Skimming this rock. Best be careful where I actually go, though. Well, we are catching back up with this guy, but I think it's probably better if I hop back to at least lay in a little bit of damage on one of the targets. Ow. Or you know, there's always the option of getting shot to shit and dying. That's always a viable plan. It's not a good plan, it's just a viable one. Darth Vader has a bobble spring in his stomach. I always wondered slightly. Okay, I'll probably afford to go back to the B-Wing for at least a short period. The unfortunate thing is I suspect I'll probably find myself, by the time I bloody well get there, if I ever get there, I'll bomb the shit out of them when I get there. If I ever get there. It's like, look, there's my target, off in the distance. I suppose that's why boosts were invented. But nonetheless, it is still pretty slow work. I do fear that once I get there, fucker's going to be destroyed anyway. Shall we approach from below? No, I think the safer path is from above. Major bombs. Oh, nice. I think I actually did major bomb it. Nice. Diddly-doo, diddly-doo, diddly-doo. Missile locking. Okay, that's rude. Rude. Double rude. Locked a missile and shot me. Pick one or the other, mate. Pick one or the other. Alright, what we got? We are still moderately competent at the sort of attacking doodads. Although, I can't deny it. Didn't I built... What am I getting? I think it was one of the Imperial ships that was full ion, full bombs all day long. Unfortunately, yet again, we're back to being really fucking slow. As I'm approaching from below, let's try and just raise the body up to the top. Boostings. Nah, that looks suspiciously like by the time I make it there. Yep. In fact, I didn't even make it there. So back to base. Or back to... yeah, I was going to say back to defending the frigates. Well, the frigates are sexy, so I don't blame them coming for them. Oh, you had to resort to it, didn't you? Yeah. Easy joke is easy. And pews! Into the wild blue pewage, pewing away. Come on, pew a bit more, game. Pew a bit more. Hey, pew just enough. What we got round the corner. I haven't even got maximum pewage. Disappointed in your decisions. Not to bring forth all of the pew. Okay, so ideally, I need to either be beneath it or change my orientation, which is unreasonable, although, you know, maximum shields, please. Oh, is that dead? Oh, that is dead. No, it's not dead. Reorientating, bombing. Out of bombs. Ah, Edelweiss. But I did destroy the Corvette thing. Raider. Is it Corvette? No, we have Corvettes. No, they have Corvettes. I can't remember any of the fucking ships. I shot a ship, it blew up. It's good enough for me. Oh, I forgot to change my ship. I had intended to. As a slightly more defensive dogfighty ship, but oh well. Sometimes you just have to go with the flow, go with the flow, and possibly even go with the Flo and Joan, Flo and Joan. People aren't aware they're a comedy duo that sing daft songs. They are very entertaining. Their 2020 song was highly entertaining, I found. Oh, I very nearly shot you, James. I got confused about whose side I was on. Oh, Jack, you don't know whose side you're on anymore. That's a reference to Touch of Cloth. Damn funny TV program. Right, hopefully he'll show his ugly little head around this fucking asteroid and I'll have him. That's the ticket. So I suppose it's time to assault the main ship, which, well, I am approaching from below, so once again we'll orient the old B-Wing for op bombings. I don't appreciate a missile incoming, thank you. Also don't appreciate you killing me. I mean, what did I ever do to you? Apart from probably killed you several times as well, but that's not the point. The point is, you could have just let me have a bombing run. Entirely not the game. You do realise that, don't you? Yeah, no, you're quite right. Entirely not the game. Right, let's see. Oh, I suppose the B-Wing will do. Too late to concern myself too much now. Right, what I might try and do is do a little sideward strafe run, perhaps. Although I may end up changing my mind. Ow, ow, ow. That's a rock. That was many rocks. Okay, so let's try and go after these shield generators. Yeah, well, guess what? I don't have a lock anymore. Ow, ow, stop hitting. Ideally, hit yourself. It's difficult to know if I am fully fucked. No, that was easy to know. I got shot several times. Sometimes difficult to know if the bombs are actually hitting the target. I don't know if there is an obvious thing that I'm just missing, which is distinctly plausible. But yeah, sometimes when you fire off a bomb, because you haven't got that third-person perspective, because you were in the cockpit, it is quite difficult to know for certain if the bombs actually hit anything. So you just kind of I mean, arguably that's realistic. There is an element of faith, unless you have a dedicated bomber that's in your, in your ship. It's very difficult to tell. Ow, ow, ow. Please stop shooting me. Please stop shooting me. Edelweiss. I mean, I asked nicely. I asked nicely. Now you're on the shit list again, Edelweiss. In fairness, I don't think he ever really left the shit list, but... A-Wing and Vengeance time, I'm afraid, sir. A-Wing and Vengeance time. In fairness, the A-Wing might be the superior option here, although having said that, I spawned with a fucking Corvette on top of my face. Which, amazingly, not what you want to see. Oh dear, this is not looking at its best. Get rid of that thing. And now, really, I need to start getting things. Probably that fucking Raider Corvette doodad thing. Ow, ow, ow. Let's try and maximum Gans. Or Gans. Either way. Good, 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 good. Raider destroyed. Now we need to try and clear out some more of these arseholes. It's always important to regularly clear out your arsehole. Yeah, whoa there. Hey, your turn to die now. Don't look at me like that. You know it's your turn to die. Just embrace your fate and accept your role in this situation. Hey, little TIE fighter. I just killed you. Poor little TIE fighter. I just feel guilty. Oh, someone's locking me, but I don't know who. I don't know from where. Am I in my natural state again? Yes. I am in my natural upside down state. Very pleasing to know that I am in my natural upside down state. Unfortunately, it's not pleasing to know that I am running quite low on health and therefore need to get the fuck out. But unfortunately, I didn't. I really thought I was going to be able to sort of survive that one and run away. But sometimes these bloody ships have ever so slightly more oomph than I give them credit for. Right, I think we'll try and bomb the shit out of it again, which is easier said than done. Because what is the state? Okay, left shield generator. I feel like it is going to be obvious which one is still going. I don't necessarily have to actually focus on which one's left and right. I'm fairly certain it is the one I'm heading towards. Could you not lock a missile on me, please? Okay, Star Destroyer just insta-killed. Oh, it's because it flipped and I didn't notice. Again, should have paid attention to that top meter. It is an unfortunate inconvenience when I just get too... I get too distracted by what I want to have happen, that I don't pay attention to all the meters and gauges that are telling me that I shouldn't be wanting that at this exact moment in time. I should want something else. Come on, I've got him. I've got him. Come on, come on, come on. It's time for you to die, sir. It's time for you to die. I don't think you fully understood the situation. You do know it's now your death time. Thank you. I appreciate you obeying the rules of deadings. Come on, come on. This is another one that your time for living is over, sir. It's time for you to go. Good. He obeyed the rules as well. See? It's very much a happier time when people obey the rules. And the rules are... die for me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's an asshole. There's an asshole. Shoot him now. There's another asshole. There's another asshole. They're flying in quite good formation. For dying. I'm just twatting the ship myself. Which is not the best of situations. Edelweiss. He's too far out. Probably a far more sensible target. Our own ship stole my kill. The Jin. Come on, come on. Come on, Jin. There you go. Good lad. See, you're beginning. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, it had to be him. Couldn't have been anyone else. Had to be him. Bloody Edelweiss. Oh, 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 I think it's B-Wing time. Yeah, it's B-Wing time. It's time for the B-Wing. B-Wing. So what targets are we after? Left shield generator still. So we'll perhaps try and come in. Once again, we'll sort of orient it to the side. Because that seems to work quite nicely for the ability to sort of... Having said that, I'm approaching from entirely the wrong situation. Also, the shield generator is dead. Now, I don't know, well, I mean, this thing's already destroyed, but theoretically there's weak points upon the hull. I'll tell you what we need to do. Just bomb the fuck out of it. Whee! Bomb, 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 spin! Oh, and James, of course you're in an X-Wing. Nicely timed. Nicely timed X-Wing choice there. Because you get to fly away in your favoured ship. Just a simple thumbs up. Is that your droid, or is that the other bloke's droid? Oh, you once again medicked away to glory. Very nice. I might steal some of your strategies. Starting as a support. Although having said that, if everybody starts as a support, you're just, well, I suppose arguably, you're just heavy weapons going down supporting each other, but still. Your opening of support immediately seems to work quite well. Right, as I say, it took a good 10 minutes longer than I'd guessed, so I'll tell you what, I think I will be putting it away now. So it was very pleasant enjoying a little bit of Squadrons with you. So, I mean, I'm assuming if I quit the game, that's probably enough to, you know, you not be here. I quit, you not here now. But yes, I will quit and I'll do the final wrap-up. It's a touch earlier than usual, but I think it will do. So yeah, very pleasant, very nice of you to join me. I do Sundays every week, and we do a variety of tabletop games. Granted, that was not a tabletop game, but hey, fuck it. It's my show. But we often do sort of bits and bobs with Bloodborne, the card game. Mansions of Madness I've done. Granted, I did it by myself, but that's not 100% the point. What else? Legend of Zelda Cluedo. That was a fun one. Escape the Dark Castle. That's always a good one. And Doom. A quick go at Doom. So, Sunday afternoon at home, 4:30. Sunday afternoon. Tabletop board games are available for usage. Or, like today, I'll just play a random game and not care. So, you know. Yes, it was well timed. It was very well timed. Because Squadrons is rather entertaining. As I've discussed, I am absolute hot dog shit at it, but technically it's still fun. Doesn't matter whether I'm good or bad at it, it's still fun. Anyway, so thank you everybody for joining. I don't know, there's lots of names, but I don't think any actual people. But for your benefit, James, no actual need to join it, but there is a Discord available. That's all, well, basically me. There is, I suppose, let's use this command because it's slightly nicer. If you enjoy my style of amusement, you may very well enjoy Mr. Malice Caliber, because I don't know. I mean, you're not necessarily a Warhammer fan. I don't know for certain. You've got the same sort of nerd leanings as I do, which is why it's rather good. But you might enjoy Mr. Caliber. He does Mondays, Wednesdays and Saturdays, all of those being 8:30 for 9 o'clock. And then you've got got Nickerins on Friday evenings. So if you are after a bit of amusement and entertainment, you know, you could go, you know, pop you in as a citizen of Drakeford. So you have now full access to the Discord. You're more than welcome to join the Presents for All situation there if you fancy potentially getting a Steam present. They are all PC based, so I don't know how suitable that is for you. I don't know your PC capabilities, but some of them are probably low enough that you might get away with any old machine. Anyway, so yes, thank you very much for joining me. Check out some of the other people I've thrown your way if you're so inclined. I'm sure they'd appreciate it, and probably you'd find quite a bit of entertainment. If you've got nothing on of an evening, you could do worse than checking them out. Right, that's it. So what we'll do is we'll pop into the end phase after saying cheerio, as is the standard. So, cheerio. Do you actually do much streaming with your James games? Or are you more sort of just watching things? Because if you do, you know, because I quite enjoyed your unboxing video the other day. I threw that around a couple of Discords that may have found interest in it. So if you do, you know, more of them, you know, chuck them in that Star Wars chat, and I'll probably watch them, and they're always quite fun. Reasonable capture card, nice. Yes. Well, I warn you, it took Malice Caliber, I think, about 2 to 3 years to get round to figuring it out. Now, granted, I think you're probably going to be able to do better than him when it comes to it, but with a bit of luck, if it's a modern capture card you've got, sort of the obvious one, the obvious brand is Elgato, because that tends to be the one that everybody, you know, raves about and is the sort of key great one. That one, as far as I know, I suppose as you're here, there's a further link for you. But yeah, the Elgato I think is relatively straightforward. I'm fairly certain it's just, you know, plug it in one end, plug it in the other end, and it works. Which I know is never that simple. Never that simple. But good evening, Punk. Unfortunately, you've pretty much missed everything today, I'm afraid. We are very much sort of on the way out. I'm just doing the usual gabble, gabble, gabble. Oh, I see. I suppose in fairness then, I'm fairly certain that works. No, maybe that one? Or did I not set one up for that? Fairly certain I did. Hey, there you go. If it don't work one way, it'll work the other. So there are your details, if James was interested in those as well. Anyway, that's it. I've ended rambling. We are going to say cheerio. Here it is. Cheerio. And do the end phase. Cheerio.
Well, it's the last day I ever spend like it, I'll tell you.
We gotta get organised.
Definitely. We can't go on like this, frittering away our lives like we've done today. We've got to do something constructive. Time is valuable.
I agree.
So do I.
We only live once.
Of course we do.
There's a million things we could do.
Certainly there are. There's things like
Yes,
that.
like
Well, sure, we could.
I'll see you next Sunday then.
Yeah.
Good night.
Yeah.
Cheerio.
Good health.